And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Indiana Pacers. Last game for Indiana, they ended up with a loss to the Celtics in Boston. That game was high scoring. Tonight, they'll need to be better defensively. And Goran Dragic, the Dragon out of Slovenia.
What does
Shaq,
this dragon sound like, Shaq?
do you like the nickname?
That's how a dragon sounds? I've never met a dragon, so I didn't know. It's kind of like I don't know what a unicorn sounds like. What's a unicorn sound like? Okay. Go ahead, Shaq.
Well, anyway, he said Dragon was given to him by Steve Nash. I should know I was there because no one could pronounce the name Dragic.
It's because it's Dragic.
See? That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of great players out of Slovenia. Dragon is one of them.
I got lost very early in that conversation. I'll be the first to admit it. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players visualize where they need to be. Take, for example, a four-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth 4 points in practice. And that encourages players to take that high-value shot. There's a lot of coaches thinking outside the box by drawing new boxes on the court. Kevin?
A lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. And for Miami, they've got Robinson. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. Butler, no good. Brogdon outside. Dishes to Oladipo. Over Jones. Sabonis lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got the first basket of the game for the Pacers.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Nunn passes to Butler. Hits from the high post.
Well, pretty mid-range jumper there. Jimmy Butler, that's a natural for him.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Here's Oladipo. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Jones slams it in.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
It's Brogdon on the wing. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Butler, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brogdon outside. To the middle. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Sabonis has got 6.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Here's Robinson. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Oladipo taking his time here. Outside Warren. Pass to Sabonis. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Miami. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And checking out Indiana, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Oladipo with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And exceeding expectations in Indiana, Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Sabonis, good work defensively by Jones.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And here are the numbers for Turner. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, just over 3 blocks, and 8 rebounds. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Now Oladipo, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Oladipo against Robinson. Oladipo outside, just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. And here is Butler. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That free throw good from Butler. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Good on both. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
That one goes. Count it.
Oladipo has a lot of shots at his disposal, including that pretty floater.
Outside Butler. That one wide left.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Shot, high post. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Robinson passes to Nunn. Count it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here is Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jones against Oladipo. The pass to Sabonis. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Well, he'd go the other way with it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. And Oladipo has it in the corner. That one drops for him.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. It's Jones on the wing. Passes it to Nunn. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 4th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Here's the teardrop. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. Indiana leading by 3. Indiana moving it around. Here's Bitadze. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Butler.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lamb passes to Bitadze. Good work there as it goes. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dragic looking for an opening. Pass to none. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And it's tied up with that one. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Itadze. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Olynyk is checked in for the Heat. As the season has progressed, these players have heated up from beyond the arc, the best three-point shooters since the All-Star break. Kelly Olynyk on top.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
McConnell with it. He's guarded by Dragic. McConnell passes to Itadze. And Lamb, here we go. Bucket is good. Lamb's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside Dragic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
The Heat shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
And Goran Dragic drops them both.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now here's Lamb. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The kick out to Holiday. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McConnell. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open, how to find them.
Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Olynyk. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No good from Lamb.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's McConnell after the Heat pick up 2. And the pass to Bitadze. Fades back. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And good that time. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Lamb. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it. But with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got McDermott, and it's Lamb at the shooting guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goals. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Now here is Holiday. Here's Bitadze. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Now here's Lamb. The kick out to Holiday. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Outside Dragic. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Holiday. Offensive rebound, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Boys, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, two guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They're thrilling. I would agree. Now, here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brogdon.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. And with the summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
Robinson passes to Leonard. Silva, guarded by Oladipo. Dragic against Warren. Three-pointer. The rebound by Holiday. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Here's Dragic. The Pacers making the shot. Olynyk the pass to Silva. Unloads. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Oladipo. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Oladipo hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Kicks it to Butler. The 15-footer, good. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. The kick out to Oladipo. Passes it to Brogdon. Unloads from 13. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Nunn passes to Butler. shot from 12. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Warren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Warren. And the way Warren improved his three-point shooting last year, Doris, was incredible.
No doubt, Kevin. This is a guy who went from below 25% the year before from distance to making over 40% of his range shots. He did all this while coming close to tripling his three-point attempts. What an improvement.
No good on the second free throw. Doris, if you had a list of players with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden obviously has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
Here's Oladipo. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Oladipo outside. Sabonis trying to get open. Misses in close. The Heat leading by 4 to the inside. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. And that's 12 points for Jimmy Butler.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Brogdon with it. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Takes the turnaround J. Indiana again missing. The Heat have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Robinson. Here's none. Throws it up high. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Elbow shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you give the defense a lot of different looks. In the mid-range, Victor Oladipo very comfortable.
Warren against Butler. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the pass to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Victor Oladipo. Nunn passes to Butler. Passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Oladipo outside. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got 12 in the game.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Butler on the way. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Crowder, he's checked in for Robinson. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. Pass to Nunn. Over McConnell. Nunn, that's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Warren. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. The Pacers also changing it up. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Warren. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
McConnell passes to Turner. He kicks it to Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down, from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
Heroes checked in for Butler. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Nunn. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, we know that Andre Iguodala has great basketball IQ and understands how to play in the two-man game.
1:27 left in the first half. McConnell kicks to McDermott. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Adebayo.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Crowder, the pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Lamb. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Olynyk, he's checked in for Miami. Olynyk. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday against Iguodala. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat leading by 14. Crowder goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Bitadze. Olynyk with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Dragic is running. Here's Crowder. And Crowder punches it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here is Lamb. To end the run. Drills the three-pointer. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's the Miami Heat riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points and 3 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
Well, it was the Jimmy Butler highlight reel. Some spectacular plays, made tough shots, superstar production from him at the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trail by 15. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at point guard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Oladipo outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 14 points for Victor Oladipo.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to lead the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
The pass to Oladipo. Five on the clock. Passes it to Sabonis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sabonis has got 10 points in the game.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon, and he makes that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Oladipo outside. Good D by Jones.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, you simply must respect the intelligence and all-around skill of Jimmy Butler. This guy has become elite on both ends of the floor, and he's done it by putting in the work.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Good on the second free throw. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 16-point game. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Oladipo with the ball. Jones covering. Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. Over Robinson. Sabonis, no good. A Heat leading by 16. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Oladipo against Jones. Oladipo outside. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 17.
Well, Victor Oladipo wants the 3-point answer, and he delivers it. Nicely done.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off the left rim and out.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Brogdon outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo.
Myers Leonard.
Here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. They get it back. Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
That's good from Turner. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger, and continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16 regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Warren the pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Turner's got 6 points.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
The dish to Butler. There's the pass to Nunn. Launches it. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brogdon. Robinson with the block.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brogdon finds Turner. Now Oladipo. Shoots. Rebound by the Heat.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Feeds it to Butler. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Warren, good. Warren's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Here's Nunn. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard against Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 12.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And the Heat call time here. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Outside Dragic. Outside Crowder. And it's blocked. Here's Holiday. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now, here's McConnell, defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the 3, sinks the triple. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for Indiana.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. McDermott's checked in for Indiana.
First personal foul. Pacers substitution. Doug McDermott.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 11. Down low. McConnell passes to Bitadze. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's McDermott. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the numbers here for Dragic? He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
First free throw is good.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
And McDermott drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Hero. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Count it, good. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Pacers in 5th.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb comes in for McDermott. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pacers trail by 8. And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lamb. Indiana moving the ball around. And here's Holiday. He's covered by Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9. Pacers trail by 8. Now McConnell. The pass to Lamb. To the paint. Here's Turner. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." Doris, he knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Passes to McConnell. To Lamb. At the top of the key, Turner. And that one drops for him. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Gets the pass to Hero. Iguodala outside. Over Lamb. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 6. Lamb finds Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Sabonis trying to get open. No good from Lamb. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hero passes to Dragic. A 3-ball. Here's Adebayo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us. Shooting, contested, 2. All right, play defense without fouling, and they get 1 shot.
Being aggressive, GA, without fouling. That's a good message, and that's what Coach McMillan wants.
The worst thing you can do is bail a team out. It's important that they just lock down here defensively.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. There's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the point. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. Pass to Lamb. That shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Hero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Hero. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Second free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Holiday dishes to Lamb. Pass to Warren. From deep. Hit the line by Indiana. He gets it in there.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Now the pass to Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Outside, Dragic passes it to Hero. It's tipped. But he gets it back. He dishes it to Crowder. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 10.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the three well. You've got to get into his space.
Now, here's Warren. Shoots from the baseline. That one, no good. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Hero. Good D by Holiday. Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the shot by Warren, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. With some arc, and it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Indiana making some changes. Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb, and Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 13. Here's Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
At the line for the Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Brogdon hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Butler against Warren. Lets it go from 14. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 21.
Over the course of time, the elevation in Jimmy Butler's game has been incredible. This guy is lethal offensively.
Pass to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Indiana, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. his willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Oladipo hits them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slammed in by Jones.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The pass to Sabonis. Dishes to Warren. 6 to shoot. Back to Sabonis. It's good from long range. Sabonis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pacers trail by 12. Oladipo outside. Brogdon with it. Passes it to Sabonis. And Jones over to help. Back to Brogdon. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Nunn. Butler at the elbow. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, how about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
And here is Brogdon. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. Here's Nunn. Pass to Robinson. All alone. And the jumper falls for him. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Nunn. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 16. Warren the pass to Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Brogdon finds Turner. Butler against Warren. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. Pass to Warren. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Oladipo with the block.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Brogdon. Count it from 12. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Robinson passes to Nunn. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Turner with the steal. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And they pick up 2.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Nunn passes to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Indiana making a change here. Leafs checked in.
2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Outside Butler. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon, and it's Butler missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Outside, Jones, and there's the feed to Butler. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Warren on the wing, defended by Jones. Oladipo against Robinson, and there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. The free throw drops for Leaf, and Indiana making a change here. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Drops one in from the wing. Here's Nunn. Passes it to Butler. Robinson with it. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Warren against Butler. Outside, Jones. Here's Adebayo. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. Here's Nunn. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did everything tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball's a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last one, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.